Okay, so welcome back to RX Momentum. And, I really want to thank everybody who's jumped on early. I know I've said it before, but it's a new channel, and we are creating that, as I like to phrase it, that fraternity of people who want to achieve, people who want to succeed, and people who want to take their lives to the next level. And by bringing people together that have done that, people who have bridged their gap, people that have had stories about what it was like to be in desperate places and moving forward, or people who have been in great places and taken their lives to even a higher expectation. And then I've been getting a ton of email, a ton of DM, and I just wanted to address some of them because there were things that I saw here that kind of concern me, and I want to look at from a coaching perspective and hopefully shed some light or give some valuable response to. And one of the first questions I got was, how do you get out of debilitating pain? And before I read on, the first thing that conjured up in my brain was, have you been injured, or are you going through some disease process, and what's holding you back? And then I realized as I read on, it read on, how do you get out of debilitating pain, emotionally debilitating pain after an incident that keeps you stuck? And I had to think about that for a second. I thought, when in my life have I ever felt that way? And of course we all have at some point. We all may perceive it as different, it may affect us differently, but you haven't lived. I think, you've either lost in a relationship or a family member, or you've been in that place where the world seems like there's no right answer. And how do you get through that? How do you bridge through debilitating pain that stops you in your tracks and makes it difficult to go on? Have you ever been in a relationship where you've gone through a breakup and it just stops your heart, it stops you in your tracks, or you've lost someone close to you, or you've been in a high level position or any position in a job and that's been taken away from you? And it literally affects like dominoes. It affects every facet of your life. And how do you deal with that? And not to be cliche, but as the saying goes, time heals everything. And regardless, time is the most powerful healer if you allow yourself to continue to grow. If you're going to stay in this moment, time will not serve you. But if you're going to allow yourself to continue to grow, time is the greatest healer. But again, in that moment, when you feel debilitated, when you feel stuck, when you're stopped, when there's a chokehold on you, it's easier said than done, but you really have to exercise gratitude in that moment. That is the highest level of emotional mastery that you need to tap into at that moment. And it's probably one of the most difficult, challenging things you'll ever do, is to ask yourself, when everything has gone for a shit, what am I grateful for at this exact moment? What am I thankful for at this exact moment when everything could not be worse? What am I grateful for? And if you could have the emotional intelligence to do that, and you can partner that with time, you will slowly be able to move away from what that struggle is. You will slowly regain consciousness of your physical and a mental and emotional body, and you'll take charge of your life again. Gratitude is the most powerful healer when matched with time.